All right, today I'm going to go over my tips and tricks for dining in the Myrtle Beach area. My name's Brian Sullivan. I'm a real estate agent here, and I've been living here about 5 years. And some of the things that I've learned through that time is that, for one, our population's exploding. So this is continuously changing. Used to be 5 years ago, you could walk right into a restaurant, sit down, and it wasn't a problem. Now, even in the off season, it's March right now, there are definitely some restaurants out there that you need to call ahead and make a reservation. We're seeing more and more reservations required. If you're coming in the summertime, definitely get a reservation now for July and August, because you won't get into these places. If you have a question about whether or not the restaurant you're interested in you need to get a reservation, just make one. Don't leave it to chance. A lot of them are not on OpenTable or Google. So if you want a reservation, you have to call. They all open them right around 4 o'clock. If you call at 4 o'clock, you should be able to get somebody on the phone and make a reservation. So reservation. A lot of restaurants, though, still don't take reservations. They only take walk-ins. And in that case, I suggest you get there early. In South Carolina, we have happy hour, which means there's going to be a lot of folks there. Happy hour creates a scenario where they get live bands that come in, and they have discounted drinks and a discounted happy hour menu. And it's not an hour. I don't even know why they call it an hour, happy hour. Happy hour is usually 4 to 6 at the minimum. Sometimes it's 4 to 8, right? So they'll have those discounted drinks for a full 4 hours, some of them. Some of them only do 2 hours. I've never found a restaurant that only has happy hour for an hour. I haven't found one yet, but they do exist. So if you have a restaurant that has happy hour, you got to get there at 4. It still might be tight, especially in the peak seasons. If you can't get a reservation, you're just going to have to wait. Now, if they tell you to wait, here's one thing that I stand by. Okay, if they tell you it's a half an hour, don't worry about it. Okay, it's never going to be a half an hour. And by the time you get back in your car and drive around and find someplace else, only to see that they also have a line out the door, and now it's not just a half an hour, now it's 45 minutes to an hour, you just wasted some time and you're in the same situation. So if it's up to a half an hour, I would say wait. 45 minutes is probably my max that I would wait without, finding somewhere else. If you're gonna be on the beach, you gotta get there early and you still be waiting for a while. Okay, anything near the water, it's going to be high demand. But if you get off the beach, you go up into the country a little bit, those restaurants are usually a little bit less busy. So if you're just looking for a place to sit down and have dinner with the kids or whatever, that's what I would suggest. Get off the beach, off the beach, off the beach. Prices are higher at the beach and demand is higher at the beach. Kind of goes hand in hand. Now here's a kind of a life hack that we've come to figure out while living here. If you can't get a reservation and the place that you picked the night before was packed and 2-hour wait, here's a little life hack for you, all right? Drive across the border over into Calabash. Now, I live in Little River, right on the border, so it's easy for us. If you're down beach a little bit, down North Myrtle or Myrtle, it's gonna be a longer ride for you. Maybe you want to take a day of it, I don't know, but this is what we do. If it's too busy Friday night, Saturday night in North Myrtle, just drive over to Calabash. My wife and I usually can pick up a table in a few minutes because they don't have happy hour. It's not legal there. It is a pretty significant disparity between the two states when it comes to dining. In South Carolina, the restaurants are jam-packed, and I think it's mostly because of happy hour. You get discounted drinks and discounted foods. North Carolina, that's illegal. So people don't really start going into those places until it's around dinner time. Let's say 5:30, 6. So if you get there early, you might be okay. Summertime, all bets are off. Get a reservation. But May, even part of June, September, you should be able to walk right into a lot of these places. Anyways, those are my tips and tricks for dining in the area. Tons of food, lots of buffets. If you like buffets, seafood buffets, you're gonna pay. They're not cheap, but if you want crab legs and lobster and all that stuff, that's probably your best bet to go for that. It's kind of all you can eat. And then we have, like I said, tons of Italian places. There's all kinds of New York style, Pittsburgh style pizza, whatever you want, it's here. Lots of it. Just get there early and be prepared to wait a little bit if it's the peak times. And if not, just head over to North Carolina, and it's less busy over there. That's been my experience. Anyways, I'm Brian Sullivan. I'm a real estate agent here in North Myrtle Beach. I also serve North Carolina, Calabash, Sunset Beach as well. Those are my tips and tricks for today, eating out while on vacation or new to the area. All right, you have a great day. Bye-bye.